debating and poll schedule doesn't audio how breathtaking. But the clause hidden in the brief official email of Sir Graham Brady to Tory MPs all but symbolism the end of Theresa May's premiership and the start of the formal search for the following lead of the nation. Following the channel in the brief mentioned state again the main secretary's definition to get Brexit made, it confirms in dark and whites how following the following big voice, in the at first 1 week of June, the main secretary will do plans in the side for selecting a heir. Order currently, the waiting is how voice will be lose, though it is not unfeasible, of year, how quantity 10 could rotate its circle. And the talk has been organized when tea fair be a delicate talk on which to do following. Elder source include said me how tool, though although the email doesn't incantation it of, how if her Brexit schedule is conquered once again, Mrs. May will declare she is departure. One resource told it was incomprehensible to think how she could remain on in those occasion. A office secretary said me it would be of the issue. And one of her fiercest allies told, I don't wish her to, but the blood pressure will be completely vast. One inside shut to Mrs. May said me they hoped by the schedule how the main secretary could escape the indignity of the local of her side meet to courier their absence of trust in her at a enormous meet plan for the medium of June, that would be terrible. A secretary told all they requested now was to do certainly they discover a majestic output for her. Taking into account how policy moves at hyperspeed, it is not for the bounds of opportunity how the main secretary will discover several way of fleeting the Brexit draft. Mrs. May has kept via nearly unfeasible occasion, period once again. As you aware, if you've been profitable focus to which we've been debating there in the recent pair of weeks, several of her internal round yet trust how down there is a opportunity, though if it's thin, of assenting several type of trial in the Labour side how allows the draft to undergo. And several ministers expect how horrible results for both of the major parties in the Europe elections could frighten MPs, once, in receive over the draft in the late. Yet, taking into account how one of the major existing barriers to Labour assenting a transactions in Mrs. May was its terror how she wouldn't hover about for length, the reality how she has all but affirmed her leaving up the summer makes entreaty though stronger to view. We are testifying, thus, the Tories' many decades-old agonies above Europe and the period in quantity 10 of else main secretary. And love it or no, it's the question how's potential above the following few months to form how the side selects the following.